here we are, session 2, ukulele. I'll go right to the screen share. When you go to look at the handout, you can see quickly what's on what page, okay? So we're going to start with the rhythmic notation page, and then I want to do a warm-up for each session. So I have some chord progressions. They're just using C, F, and G, so we all know those, okay? But it's going to help. You're going to see good examples of how this notation stuff works. Here's our rhythmic notation. Up until now, you're probably used to seeing these slash marks, right? They're just like hash marks or diagonals indicating a strum. In real lead sheets and stuff like that, the slash mark, all it does is like make to see that it's a full measure. It's really not a lot of detail. It's just a placeholder. And it's left up to the interpretation of the player, play it how they think it should be played. But the next level of detail, without going into like notes on a standard notation staff, is rhythmic notation. So it's the next step above those slash marks. If it's a diamond shape, it's a whole note. It'll get 4 counts. So you would just see one diamond in a measure that's 4/4. You wouldn't see 4 of them. You just see one because it's going to, you hit strike the chord and then it sustains for the rest of the beats in that measure. Make sense? And a half note would be potentially 2 of those in a measure. In a quarter note, you see it's got that familiar slash mark, but there's a stem connected. That one gets 1 count. So typically in a 4/4 measure, you might see 3 of these or any combination. Okay. And we're going to see some of those when we get to our little warm-up progression. So when we go to the warm-up, okay, and I'll play them, and you guys can play along while I'm mute. Now, don't let it freak you out. It looks like a lot of information, but they're 4 separate lines. It's not like a whole song here. So when you see real tablature,
we walk each other home. We walk each other home. We walk each other home.